Hello guys, Samar on this side, back again with new tutorial video. In this video, we are going to learn a very important concept, not in the Flutter but also in the Dart fundamental, that is about knowing the difference of two special keyword, that is final and const. So let's start the video. For understanding the concept between the two keywords, you don't have to make any Flutter project or deal with any Flutter project. We can make a normal Dart file, and in there we also try to understand that. So what we have to do, you create a empty folder in your preferred location of your system, then open the terminal, and after opening the terminal, what you have to write, as you know, code dot, so that you can open that folder in your Visual Studio Code. I open that empty folder in the Visual Studio Code, and now I make a file under that folder name as learning.dart. Okay, so let's understand that concept very well. Okay, in the last video of the tutorial series, if you notice there, I tell you about some data types and built-in data structure about that. So just like when you declare a integer variable, you write integer number. Okay, so you write in that way. But in case just like data is coming from a method or a function, and you don't know what is the return type of that method or function, so in that case you can't specify at that point of time, because in some cases that we will see in the further videos, we can't determine what the value will become from that variable or from that function or from that method. So for that we use two special keyword, final and other is const. So that actually basically means constant. Okay, so let's understand when we use final or when we use constant. So let's first understand what is final. So just like there is a variable name as name, and here I write my name Samarpan. Okay, so in that case actually you can see that the value is constant, not variable. But if I write in that way Samarpan, and if I include here in that way, okay, the name is now not constant, because when the name was Samarpan, this was constant, but when I added that with that number with string interpolation, then that means that value actually not constant, because I can increase the number here. Okay, so number plus plus. Okay, so here if I print the number, if I want to show if it is working, if I want to see if it is working or not, so learning.dart. Okay, so here you can see the number is printing 0, but here if we print the name as well and with the same comment running from the terminal, you can see the number here it is showing 0, but when we come at that line, as we do incremental operation, the number is value change. Okay, so that the whole value of that variable name is not constant, so its value can change in the runtime as well. Okay, so for in that particular case we have to use final. So, in a broad context, if I want to tell you how can you understand when the variable name is final or when the variable you have to start with const. So we make another function get double value. Okay, and that will receive the current number, and what that will return, that will return number into 2. So the return type will be double, and in that final if I write get double value, and here I pass the number as well. So let's see what we can get running the same command. We get 2.0. okay, so here you can see, so that variable value will be changed in the runtime, that value is not constant. So in that case we have to use final, but in that case if we use constant, that will give the error, because constant variable must be initialized with a constant value. So as it is not a constant value, we can't use the constant. So I think you can understand the meaning of when we have to use constant. Let's understand a variable with var. Okay, and age. Okay, so here I write the age of 16. Okay, now here I can write final as well, I can write constant as well. Why that both is supported? So the final keyword is using in two cases. when the variable value is static, just like in that way, So when that name variable value is static, we can use final, as well as when the name variable value is dynamic, we can use that. So final keyword can be used in both cases, when the variable value is static or dynamic, but const or constant can be used with the variable when the value is always constant. So guys, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. New video of this series is coming very soon. So see you in the next video. Stay happy. Bye.